Hi everyone, it's Captain YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'll be previewing our AFL season. If you are a Team Coast Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, watch it for the first time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now, clearly here is that the games that we play well against, and East Port Adelaide, we tend to play really well against because we've won the last couple against Carlton. We always tend to track really well and play really well against them. We tend to do it against the Brisbane Lions, even though we did struggle. We beat them in the grand final, beat them twice in 2024. So that's like for the last 5 as well. Essendon, we always play well against them on Anzac Day. The Adelaide Crows, for me, we tend to play really well, and this started back in 2018 to 2024 at the streak worth of winning games of footy. The last few years we've been winning close games against the Adelaide Crows. There's only been one smashing in that time. I also think when you look at Hawthorn, we tend to have trouble with. Melbourne, we tend to play really well against. West Coast as well, St Kilda, we tend to play well against. We've beaten them twice as well. And also the fact is that we tend to beat Richmond. And then obviously we got a few teams twice as well. North Melbourne, we tend to beat. We haven't lost, we only won by 30 points, and that was once. In 2022, we won by 6 points, and then we won by points. So we always tend to play closer games. Bulldogs have been like 1 win, 2 losses. So genuine, that is pretty much a nearly 50-50 game. Against the Giants, we've beaten them 3 times. In 2022, we beat them. We also beat them because we beat them on Mother's Day as well. We beat them twice in 2023, and we lost to them in 2024 once. So we tend to play well against the Giants. And that is probably the actual fact of that, where 2023 we won by 65 points. That's been probably our biggest lead and our biggest win. Then we won by a point. And then you go back 2022 as well. And 2021, we know what happens with that, where it's, pretty much doesn't always look great as well. So that is pretty much the reason why I think it's going to be tough. I think for me this year, watching the boys train, I think we need to win. I know other people have said this, but I think there are games where we can't afford too many close wins. We have to play well from the start. We have to beat teams and put them to the sword. Spoke about it so many times about it. I've mentioned it, so Luke mentioned it. I'm pretty sure there are other Collingwood supporters out there that mention it as well. It's not just me, there are other people that have been mentioning it, is that we tend to give teams a chance to win. And that's going to be pretty much a frustrating performance as well, because we understand, we can't afford to let teams do well against us. And obviously that could be another reason why, is that if we take the foot off the pedal, it's not going to work out as much as we would like as well. So I'm looking forward to another year of when we actually can enjoy our wins, and certainly look forward to playing our best footy in season 2025 as well. I know injuries have killed us the last few times, but in hindsight, it doesn't really matter. We look really good. We look really freshened up. As much as I hate opening round, that could be, that would have been pretty much a fair bit of time off compared to when you win the premiership as well. So I definitely do see that. I want to see us play attacking footy. I want us to keep adventurous with our cross halfback, with Houston, Perryman, Membry up forward. I think he'll play every single week. And that way I think it's time for us to really shine up forward with McStay up there, Checkers, as that second tall. Memory will get the third tall as well. So this is actually a good opportunity for us to share the load a little bit and make it difficult for oppositions to play against as well. Gather round, we are 2-0 at gather round. Gather round is against the Swans. Now we played the Saints and we played the Hawks and we won pretty convincingly as well. We'll beat the Swans and we'll definitely beat the Adelaide Crows, and I'll go through the games that I think will win and I think we'll lose as well. The Giants, I'm confident we can beat. We've won 3 of the last 5. We won in 2022. We have also won twice in 2023 as well. So we've done really well against the Giants. Port Adelaide, we tend to play well. We only had that 6-point win in 2022. 2023, we tend to kill it. In 2024, we tend to win. And we also won by a point as well. So that game could be a close game. It could be a blowout. You just never know what's going to happen. The Bulldogs, it's 100 years at the G, so that actually suits us really well. It is a Friday night game, so I think that's going to suit us a lot better. And it's an away game at the G, but it's pretty much like a home game as well. Carlton will definitely beat. We always tend to play well against Carlton, and it's always been a closer game. We've won by 28 points, and they've only beaten us by 18 points, but we've won more times against Carlton in our history. Also under fly as well, we've won by 3 points, a point, 4 points, and definitely that's been the trend as well when we go and play against them. And also back in 2024, when we won by 3 points as well, that was pretty amazing. And we also won by a kick, the Nick Dacos goal, so we tend to play it really, really well. The Swans, I definitely think that we can beat them. I definitely think we'll beat the Brisbane Lions. If it is going to be split, that could be the game where they could win at the Gabba and we might win at the MCG. We tend to play well at the MCG against the Brisbane Lions, so... And this is a real general rivalry that's been back since 2002-2003 in the 2023 Grand Final when we won by 4 points as well. Essendon, we tend to do well. I think we got them twice, but it's either going to be 2-0 or 1-0. I don't think it'll be a draw again, but I definitely think against the Bombers we've had some close games and we only had one 70-point win as well. And we had like a 13-point win as well on Anzac Day, but we tend to really match up really well against them. The Cats, that is a genuine 50-50 game, but we could win or lose in that. The Dockers, I'm going to say they're going to beat us at Optus Stadium. I don't think we'll win that game in particular. I think that might be the game where we will split that game in particular. The Crows at the G in round 10, I definitely think we'll win. Because we've had so many close games, I think this one is going to be a close game as well. North Melbourne on a Saturday night, round 11. I'm looking forward to this game. I think we'll win, and definitely we'll have something going into as well. Against the Hawks in round 12 on the 30th of May. Now, we only beat Hawthorn twice under fly, and we've only lost to them, I would say, 2023 and also 2024. It's generally been like a 1-1 split, or when we have played them once, we have beaten them. So I think we'll win that one, and then later on, I think we'll lose as well. Melbourne, King's birthday, it's the traditional big freeze. I think we'll win that game in particular. The Saints, round 15, I'm confident we'll win, and I'm definitely confident that we'll play, because we do have the bye in round 14 as well, so I'm very looking forward to seeing what happens with that. West Coast, I think we'll win, no problems. I definitely think we'll beat the Blues up at the G. Again, it'll be another close game. We tend to play really well against them. Gold Coast, well, it's either going to be we win or they're going to win. You just never know which Gold Coast side can turn up. Or obviously for us as well. The Fremantle at the G round 19, that should be an easy win. Definitely I'll be looking forward to that. Richmond, well, we'll beat Richmond at the G. We can't afford to lose to them in round 20. And I think we'll have maybe a bit of a form patch. Even if we lose to St Kilda, I don't think it will be the end of the world, but I would prefer to beat them. Brisbane in round 21, I think that will be a win. Round 22 against the Hawks will be a loss. I'm definitely calling that will be a loss as well. Round 23, we got the Crows at the Adelaide Oval, which I'm going to put down as a win. Purely based on a win against Crows and a loss against the Hawks is that we tend to travel really well against the Adelaide Crows. And when we played them twice, we beat them twice as well. We even beat them at the G on top of that, and we also beat them when Nick Daicos had like 40 disposals as well. In Scott Pendlebury's 350th game, we tend to beat them with that type of performance. And then Melbourne, well, it can either be 1-1 or 2-0 in favour of us, or could be 1-1 or 2-0 to Melbourne. So, look, I'm really looking forward to it. The Giants, that can be a win for us or a loss to us. I'm confident we'll win. I'm pretty sure we'll start off the season well. If we do lose within that 5-weeker, I would probably prefer to lose to Brisbane up at the Gabba and then beat them at the G if it ever came down to it. That could be in a 50-50 split, or that can definitely win. I think with the Swans, we tend to play well. I know we lost them twice, 3 times on the fly. Don't forget we lost to them round 1. But because it's at the Adelaide Oval, it has suited us really well. But we need to win by big margins. That's clearly obvious. I think the close games will be against the Blues twice, the Crows twice. I think Fremantle might be a close game as well. And I don't know about St Kilda or North Melbourne, but I think we might beat them. I think Geelong would definitely be a close game as well. The way that the boys look good at the moment and what other people have filmed training as well. I haven't watched too many training videos, but I have seen bits of clips of it. I haven't really watched the whole thing when I haven't been able to go. But I'm really looking forward to it as well. Do I think we'll have a form slump? I think we might lose maybe 1 or 2 games, maybe unexpectedly. We might lose a couple in a row. We are going to lose games of footy, that's going to be obvious, but I think we'll win more than we lose. There might be some games that we think, we should win that. But if we do lose to the Giants, we could potentially lose to Brisbane, but I'm confident we'll beat the Giants. I'm confident we'll beat Brisbane as well, and we tend to get our run on then as well. Brisbane are the regaining premiers. It's a big ask. No doubt, I'm not calling it as it is. I reckon there will be a close game as pretty much close, I would say. We've beaten them by a point, beaten them for 4 points. They're beating us by 30 points or whatever it is, 24 points. So, and 7 points as well. So we just got to keep the wins going and get consistency as well. One thing I want to see is how we manage some of our players throughout the week. If they look a bit sore, maybe give them, an indoor session, so therefore we don't panic as fans, because I know that we can panic whenever we don't see players out on the training park, and that could be a huge problem as well. But I'm so confident and so looking forward to a review 2025. I definitely think we'll win the flag, and there are plenty of options as well in which I think that we can definitely perform. But if we do win, I think that will be huge for us and really see the difference in the way that we want to play and just want to bring on the season so badly. What's coming up in the next few weeks? I do have some previews as well. I finished doing some of the play range, which I'll get the last one. I don't know if I know I haven't got them out yet, but I will definitely work towards it and see what happens as well. But also the play previews as well, that will be a thing where I'll have my prediction on how many games they're going to play, and we'll see from there. But I hope you guys liked the video. Please don't forget to drop a like as well as dropping a sub. I really do appreciate your support. Please be kind in the comments. Really do appreciate it. The fact is that now, when I'm been making content, it's been really good, and I like the way that making content, being happy is what I need to do. So I'm so looking forward to it. But until next time, guys, I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye for now.